Okay, there we go. Sorry, it's been a while. Sorry, let me stick my camera to it. Excuse me. It's not too dark in here, I hope. Okay. Yep, just making thing is working. Hopefully. Wait. So hopefully my microphone volume is fine. Okay, just let me just check a few things before we start. Alright, okay. Yeah, so got the new game. Literally just took off the plastic off about 5 minutes ago, so yeah, this is new. Yeah, so for the people who, well, I guess not a lot of people would have known, but I've been away for about a month. Oops, sorry, shouldn't do that. Been away for about a month, so all rested, all recovered. Yeah, back to normal life now. And before I left, I had an exam in which I passed, so I don't have to worry about doing that again. So don't need to spend my free time studying. So yeah, more time to stream, which is perfect for a game like this. Alright, so it's been a month, so I'm gonna be a bit jittery. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on with it. Oh, let's see the settings. Oh wow, so many. Okay. There's so many options. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna not play around with that. I actually had the original when it first came out, but I played for like about a day, and I just never picked it up again. Don't know why. But now that it's been ported to the Switch, and now I've played the original Xenoblades Definitive Edition 2 and 3, I'm gonna definitely be able to appreciate this game a lot more when I initially tried it. So yeah, let's just get on with it. Hopefully the levels are fine. What does that mean? Ooh, let's go. Holy shit. What in a Death Star? Fudge. Oh god, what is this?
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world.
Oh my god.
Past caught up with us. Literally.
God damn it.
The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Okay. This is a bloody more hardcore. A total tonal shift compared to the first 2 games. What's this? VR. I'll go with the mail. Okay. Oh, look at that one. I'm not gonna lie. They look kind of... You know what, let's see what the girls... See, why the girls are slaying already? Like, look at this one. Like, seriously, like... I'm gonna stick with the guy. But, my god, like... Compare. Like, no competition. God. swoop's annoying. Eh. Okay, he's in reserve. These three seem okay. I don't like that. I think I'll select him. Oh my god, so I can make him bigger? Okay, we don't want that. Guys, let's go for... Wait, what happens if we make him T? Okay. Oh, okay. That's a lot quicker then. Wow, look how flippin' that is. Okay, but maybe like a 64. A little bit of bone. Okay. Oh, look at these different shades. No, I'll stick with the default. No, I'm not interested in scars and I don't need them all. Let's see, the hair, the weave. See, I was initially drawn to this weave. Yeah, I'll stick with this. Can I? Yeah, no, that looks crap. Or yeah, I don't know. Eyes. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Ooh, eyeshadow. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I do like a bit of a bolder eye. Actually. Hey, it's Marth! Can I hear it?
Oh. Victory is ours!
We've still got a ways to go.
What?
I've been staggered.
Sorry, but it was you or us.
Ooh, that one shocked.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Ready and willing.
Us.
Game and set.
Huh? Cheers. Shall we?
Not shock.
Shall we?
Let's do this.
All right, it's on.
Hey, we've still got a ways to go. I'll do what I can to help.
Rock and roll.
What?
You know what? I'll stick with the. I'll go with Marth. All right. I initially thought we play as Alma, but I guess she's a character on her own. Oh, speaking of Alma.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, the tonal shift is real.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Oh,
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
Alma. My girl.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
Well, not a great day for it to reactivate. Getting drenched.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact.
Of course.
Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Ah, I was about to say. Let's put my name, why not?
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
That's it.
It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon.
Bloody hell. It's got out.
There you go. All right, let's get going.
I'm shooting. Okay, got chapters. Videos, down the neck. Okay. Primordial. I think it's they're just getting used to the camera.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few.
Yeah. It'd be that
Right.
way.
You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
Nope.
You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway.
God damn it. I lost Earth to alien?
Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And
Two?
destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Alright, let's see how the combat works. Initiate combat by targeting and then drawing a weapon, yeah. R and A. After you draw a weapon, automatically attack the foe with a set amount of hits. As long as we keep within the weapon attack range. Okay, we do have arts.
Alright, it's on.
Engage him! Lay down some fire for me!
Let's see him chew on this.
Okay.
Destroyed. Move in and strike!
Okay, so I got a break and a topple.
You're not half bad.
I thank
There's
you.
plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you.
I wonder if it actually.
But anyway,
changes.
we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
I wonder if the decision actually have any impact. But you know what? Let's be the agreeable type this time around. Oh, loot. I got some voice prompt site instruction. Suggestions or requests that party members pull out in a heated back. The art on your palette will match the color highlight. If you use an art that's highlighted, you will succeed in the prompt. You earn your prompt issue will get some HP and receive a buff. Okay, so it's kind of like... Okay. A weapon's TP gains rating is a value that broadly indicates how easy it will be to build up TP while fighting. Keep an eye on it when you want to build TP quickly. But what's TP? So let's go with... Oh! What? Oh, okay, I guess I have to be level 3 for that. Can't pick up any weapon. Alright. Okay. Okay, so I get better defense. Let's see about the arts. Deals thermal damage, blaze, and topple. Oh wait. Oh, it increases damage with who are toppled. It's not a break. Okay. I'm not gonna get too bogged down with the details.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
Assault hammer!
Move in and strike!
Flame grenade! Alright!
Okay.
Like a new man!
Alright. Peace.
We can do this!
Let's see. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow
I'll
strike!
send them for a loop!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
Scream edge!
Victory is ours!
We got him. Let's move.
Okay. Oh wait, Zed said that.
We can do this!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
I can't move!
Sliding splinter!
Assault hammer!
Ah, damn it.
Flame grenade! Chrome armor! Damn it. I need
I should
healing.
heal up first.
What?
Sliding splinter! Shadow strike!
Damn it. I need healing. I can't move!
Yeah.
What? Victory is ours!
Nice work.
Okay. So yeah. What's that? Lacy potato. Alright, so clear them all. Okay, this is another one here. Oh, that's up. I dropped quite high.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight! I can't move! Scream edge! Shadow strike!
Chrome armor! Assault hammer!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Flame grenade!
Slide! Splinter!
What? I can't
Oh
move!
shit.
Shadow strike!
Chrome armor!
Slide! Nice! Move in and do some damage.
Fate dealt us these cards, so we have to play them.
That's right. Remember that strength.
Come on, let's go for that level 3.
All right, it's on.
Let's engaging. Lay down some fire for me. can't move. Shadow Strike.
Assault hammer!
Scream Edge.
Flame
Appendage
grenade!
destroyed. Move in and strike.
Chrome armor! What? I can't move!
Slide. Slinger.
What?
Shadow Strike.
This is nothing. Victory is ours!
Oh, almost died. Oh, got Slit Edge. Yep, another.
Almost there. Give me strength.
Yep, I can use a stronger one. Alright, oh, okay. Starlight Apple.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight. Scrutinize. Move in and do some damage. Shadow Strike.
Fate dealt us these cards, so we have to play them.
That's right. Remember that strength.
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade! Now,
Scream Edge.
clean up. Fate dealt us these cards, so we have to play them.
That's right. Remember that strength.
Okay. Never mind. I wish it wasn't raining. But I guess story reasons.
The rain's starting to let up. Just in time for sunrise.
Ah.
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Are we? Wow. Huge world. Oh. Luckily, they don't want to kill us.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira.
Yeah.
You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
Yeah, I'll never take the safer option. It's
That
perfect.
said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Well, that's a dumb idea. 1 second, let me turn the light on. There we go. Got the light. Certain enemies. Alright, let's go more.
Sir!
What's this red trail?
Sir!
Oh, okay. I'm not pull through it? Okay. Ooh. Okay, so now what? Oh, yeah.
close. Chrome armor.
Lightning!
Assault hammer. Yes. Now getting close.
My turn!
Now, close in and clean up.
Yep.
Victory is ours.
We got it.
Oh.
Let's move.
Open fire. Follow me.
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
Okay. Here comes the pain. Flame grenade. Now, close in and clean up. This team never loses.
We got it. Let's move.
Okay. Okay, that's a bit out of my league. Actually, then again, I don't know how the scaling in this game works. Okay, I think that's in the seeds. So ignore that.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
Now it's my turn! Flint destroyed! Moving
Assault
and strike!
hammer. Flame grenade. You didn't see that coming. Gun him down. Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Can I go this way? There we go.
Almost there. Give me strength.
Ah, I level up. Lovely. Alright.
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike!
Damn it.
Assault hammer. Flame
Move
grenade.
in and strike!
Chrome armor.
Early
Okay,
burn.
so it tells me.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
This team never loses.
Nice work.
Alright, let's go back. Don't really want to be near that.
Open fire. Follow me.
Ah,
They didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Chrome armor.
Use an aura! Get control of the battle! Slide knife! Move in and do some damage! Strength comes from experience. That's true on any fight.
Hey, no pushing.
Shadow strike!
Advanced iron. Like this one? Maybe it helps.
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain. Flame grenade.
Target in sight.
Now, close in and clean up.
Scream edge.
Okay. Up here. Ah, yeah. Okay. Here for records. Give me the goods, honey.
We can do this.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer.
Destroyed. Move
Flame
in and
grenade.
strike. Slide.
Chrome armor. Infuriate. Yes. Now get in close.
Slide. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain. Now, close in and clean up.
Now it's my turn.
This team never loses.
Nice work.
Ooh. I'll be taking my time. It'll be night in a minute. Alright.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack
Now
up
it's my
close.
turn. Nice. Move in and do some
Assault
damage.
hammer. Flame grenade.
Scream edge. Can be destroyed. Move in and strike.
Chrome armor.
I'm off
Stack-
balance.
Oh!
What?
Side slash appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike. Slide. Slinger.
Splinter. Chrome armor. They stack.
Damn it.
Flame grenade.
Side slash.
Almost there. Strength.
Okay, this soundtrack. Okay. Field item. I kind of want to see what's over there. See if I can get that treasure. Can I get that treasure? Okay, let's just go. Let's go back.
It didn't have to be like this.
Oh.
Open fire! Follow
Shadow
me!
strike! Target
Assault
inside!
hammer!
Side slash!
Roll armor!
Image destroyed. Move in and strike. Early burn.
Flame grenade!
That did it. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Slide knife. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Oh.
Now, melee attacks.
Roll
Upper hand.
Extra defense.
Heal me!
I should heal up first. Slide. Slinger. Scream independent destroyed. Move in and strike. Nice work.
Let's go. Alright. Let's head towards the city.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The White Whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the West Gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh.
Rexes. And they're riled.
Ooh, they're pissed.
We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
What does it do? Which are associated with weapon account as well.
We have no choice but to fight. I'll get the jump on. Attack up
Now,
close!
it's my turn. Now, melee attacks. Side
Yeah.
slash.
Eternal pain!
Slide.
Now, close in and clean up.
That's how to evade. You can do it.
pain!
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat. Slide! Flicker! Now, melee attacks. Upper hand. Side slap pendant destroyed. Move in and strike. It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Oh. Ooh, this game is complicated. Hey, Pierce.
Thanks.
Oh, we're here. We're in the city.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh?
No.
For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to
Hey,
ourselves.
kitty.
Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Interesting first hour. Oh, Metal Jaguar. There's so much mechanics that I need to learn. It's gonna be hard.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Sure, why not?
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Girl. I need a shower.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue
Oh.
and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aid to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
What's tea, darling?
Irina? Gwyn?
Irina?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
I can't tea. Oh,
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
lies.
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Uh-huh.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
I think Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew.
Period.
I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Like a good little soldier.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Take me home. Me wanna go home. Oh, home is not alive. New LA. Okay, this soundtrack is so unique. Hey, Anna.
Wow, let's see.
Whee! What's that? Oh! Oh, oh. Oh! Oh, damn. You okay, sir? Oh! Ooh, look, a baddie.
Damn it!
Ooh. A tantrum. How unbecoming. Luckily, I barely know these characters.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Blade?
She's 13, and I know
Bitch.
she looks young, and she is young, but trust me,
13?
she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place?
Because she's 13.
Lynn!
She's 13. That's not 13 at all. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can. I'll play as myself for a bit while longer. I won't make the mistake of just sticking to my avatar. Yeah, oh my god. I'm getting this side up. Oh yeah! I wonder what the inspiration for this soundtrack was.
Hey!
Alright. Attitude. Rude.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Okay.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often.
Fair enough.
The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it.
Galleries?
It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Interesting.
To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
So I should be riding these scales.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Can't wait to
Thanks.
ride it.
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. I have to say.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
What's Blade?
That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
So, what? Oh, okay. So that's it. Let's go leave it like that. So see, now I see the confusion in Xenoblades 2 with Blade and Blades.
Sir! Here's what I know.
Many officers are aware that not all new NLA does not arm order policies, but the more we allow our ideas, interesting. Oh, this. Okay. Let's look at Lara Nara. Lara Nara. Yes, that's him. Oh. BP, I don't know, base level car. You can upgrade your afternoon. Devastating techniques. Okay. Alright. Let us go to the barracks. Can I not go through the door? How do I get through the... Maybe we'll go this way. Oh wait, can I open that? Hey!
That's true on any planet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well.
Working hard?
People as I can.
Huh.
Hey.
What? Well.
Alright.
Hey.
Oh.
Listen.
Can I get some from this small container? Boy.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one.
Oh. Hello?
So, you must be the latest rescue.
I am.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us.
Yes, I am.
Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Ooh, we got tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months?
Really?
It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
3 months.
Well then, where should we begin?
Let's inquire.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Ah, so it wasn't.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Wow.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
Can we kick
For
their
better
asses?
and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym.
Yes.
Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police.
Okay, don't
The
need
list
police.
goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
A life hold?
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold.
Oh.
This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued.
Oh, where is
But
it?
there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
You
In
pay
any
tax.
case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
think I will. Yes. Okay, maybe when I get more access. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, not gonna be much gameplay, it's gonna be a lot of narrative. Which is fine. That's how it is for JRPG.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Oh.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Oh yeah.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around.
See.
So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over. So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Okay.
Hey,
Yes? Yes?
Hello? What is it? Bear with me. Oh, I see. You want to sit on the back. There you go. That's my cat. Alright, let's go to the Scout Console.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Alright.
Listen,
Hey. Earlier.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Okay.
hey,
am I right?
I could try to go to earlier.
really?
I'm assuming we're gonna fight some Xenos.
Listen,
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here.
Fandom?
The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chausson, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Main menu system game. Alright, going all the way back. Okay. So it is almost 9.
Am I right?
Hey,
Back to the barracks. Yeah, this is good. Mostly exposition. Nagi.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Sounds
Makes
like a
even
bad
my
bird to me.
pitch sound smooth.
That's a
I
bad
explained
food.
about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Can you actually reviews? Actually, hang on. I want to look it up. Let me check. What's it called? Let me see. Oh, of course not.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
Pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment.
Oh, okay.
Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Wilma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Well, I'm already at the recommended level, so... Okay. Yeah, I think I have. Thermal resistance, wild smash, another topple, fire carnival. Okay. There you go. Trash talk, iron prison, bombardier, super shield, the reality rift, drumroll, an aura, and that's another aura. Oh no, it's an attack. So I get all these. Okay. Just bear with me, I'll be right back. Need to use the loo. And then, yeah, I'll do a bit of this mission. back. Got a little chilly, so put on my little hoodie. Alright, so what were we doing? Okay. It seems I don't have a lot of access right now. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can maybe finish this chapter. I'm assuming it won't be too long.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business.
Mm-hmm.
One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
The dresses your armor.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this chapter with my avatar, and I'm gonna try Alma. Got to make sure to try all these different characters. What? Yes? Sorry, my cat wants to say hello. Yes? Hey. What is it? Want to say hello to the chat? Impromptu cat meeting. What is it? Aww. He's been outside for the last few hours. He loves his outdoors. You want to say hello to the chat? Well? Go on, say something. No? Yeah, you don't want to say anything to the chat? Okay. Maybe not. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's been handheld. Like a segment feature of your map. Now it's available to use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. Let's talk to Surella.
Hey!
Alright. East Gate. Let's go for the East Gate. Woo! I'm trying to talk to as many named NPCs as I can. Hopefully.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey,
Yeah, let's
Yes?
inquire.
Hey.
Oh.
Yes? Hey.
Want to discuss? All right. All right. Let's do some fighting.
Open fire! Follow me!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay! Comes the pain!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer!
Side slash.
Victory is ours!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
All right, it's on.
Punch
Let's
first.
see what you've
Ask
got.
questions later.
Now it's my turn.
Slit it! Now, closing and clean up! Flame grenade!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and
Let's keep
strike.
it up.
We can do this!
Let's see
Punch
what you've
first.
got.
Ask questions later.
Now it's my turn.
Assault hammer! Blast them before they get
Side
up!
slash.
Slit it! Flame grenade!
Okay. But keep an eye out for treasure chests.
Level up. I think even my cooking got better.
Alright. Yeah, let's fight some movies. What is it called? Yep.
All right, it's on.
Punch
Let's
first.
see what you've
Ask
got.
questions later.
Shadow strike.
Wild Bam. Toppled him. Close
Flame grenade!
Wild Smash.
Slide. Winner.
Robe armor!
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
This team never loses!
Nice work.
I'll get the jump on him! Attack
Wow.
on point!
Can you stand? Weaken him and lay in. Fire
Good idea!
carnival.
I'll cut him down to size!
Shadow strike.
Now, close in and clean up! Flame grenade!
Side slash.
Recuperate! Easy now. Play it safe with an aura. This team never loses!
Nice work.
Okay, let's see what's here. The blade is. So this is how you change. Ah, so it's like resting. Ooh, okay.
I'll get the jump on him! Attack up
Fire
close!
carnival.
Side
Now,
slash.
close in and clean up!
My turn.
Flame grenade!
Lay down. Cover fire.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Wild Bam.
Recuperate! Easy now. Play it safe with an aura.
Side slash.
This team never loses!
We got him. Let's move.
What the hell hell are that? They do not look friendly. Oh, they're dead. Right?
What the hell happened here?
We are not fighting now.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
Well, we
That's
gotta get rid of
crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Now, what is
The
it?
Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some Tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of.
Ah,
The
something.
system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Sort of a unique creature.
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
What level is gonna be? Engaging, huh? Okay, so I got 42 of these. Upgrading it reduces the cooldown. What does this do? Ah, it's a taunt. Alright, let's upgrade all the... Okay, each one have their own little thing. Okay. And oh, there's so much to it. Alright. Okay. Okay.
We have no choice but to fight.
Engaging. Lay down some fire, please.
Thanks for the backup.
Fire Carnival!
Assault cannon! Now, close in and clean up.
My turn.
No armor!
Whoa!
Side slash.
Wow!
Shadow strike. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Upper hand.
Whoa!
Sliding. Slide.
Yes! Hit him again for me! Fire Carnival!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Don't
That
worry.
could've dented
I'm
him.
all over this.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Shadow strike. Slide. Nice.
All
Move
right,
in and
you're
do
in
some
for
damage.
it.
Side slash.
Now, close in and clean
Flame
up.
edge.
No armor! Flame
Upper
grenade!
hand.
See that?
Slide.
All right. New man.
Oh my god.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
Got rid of
This
two?
beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Okay.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
That's good. Warm survival body. Wow. Okay. Oh my god, so much information. Alright, let's just go back.
We can do this!
Engaging!
Yep.
Lay down some fire
Let's
for me.
engage.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
Try to do some damage.
Robe armor!
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's what I need. Didn't see that coming.
Shadow.
Gun it down!
I'll topple him. Side splash. Upper hand.
Here's a good spot. Open
Shadow
fire!
strike.
Who's next? None dare stand against us!
Slide.
Now, close in and clean up!
Now, my turn.
Hey! Some good items.
All right, it's on.
Locked and loaded.
Shadow strike.
Flame flow.
Thanks for the
Appreciate
backup.
Fire carnival.
Assault hammer!
Slide.
Now, close in and clean up.
Watch me lay into it.
Hey, no pushing!
Oh.
Robe on! They staggered me. Dead. I need
I should
healing.
heal up first. Sliding slinger. Shadow strike.
Now, close in and clean up.
strike!
The guns
What? Like it's true on anyone.
It didn't have to be like this.
Punch first. Questions later.
Now it's my turn!
Now, close in and clean up.
We need to get down. So.
Lay in.
Flame grenade! Here's a good spot. Open fire!
Side slap knife!
Roll
Move in and do some damage!
Flame flow.
Thanks for the backup. Okay, comes the pain.
Slide!
Lay into it.
Scream edge! Shadow strike!
Now, close in and clean up.
Upper hand!
Fire carnival.
Suck knife! Move in and do some damage!
Okay.
What? They've seen us.
All right.
I'll get the jump on it. Attack up front. Assault hammer!
Lay in. Fire
Scream edge!
Flame grenade! Recuperate!
Hit him again for me.
All right.
Suck knife! Move in and do some damage!
Okay, here comes the pain. Victory is out!
Reaching him and
Nice work!
Okay. I'll say this. I've done more today than I did the first time I played this game. Back then, I was... What was I doing? Ah, I was focused on Smash 4. But I'm not gonna do that same mistake this time around.
Hey.
Great!
Back to the barracks. And let's see, Nagi. Oh, I don't get to meet Vanda. Let's see what it looks like in this game.
Commander Vanden.
Oh,
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
of course it's gonna be thick.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Bet. What's this bet?
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Period.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Okay.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors.
Huh?
You met Akeloff and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen, this is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable.
That's bad.
Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? Alright, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators.
The yappers.
It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Oh, well, I'm not. Oh, God, I have to make a decision now?
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
I don't know which one to go for. Okay, I don't care about mediators. Okay, I don't care about prospectors or mediators. Yeah, I don't care about the last three. Curate. I don't know what to do. Hang on a sec. Do I... This is defense, this is attack. This is the scavengers. I think Pathfinders.
Then it's settled?
Actually, before I'm gonna check if there's any, if it actually matters. Okay. Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I thought. Um. Okay. Pathfinders or curators? Yeah, I'm gonna go as a Pathfinder.
Then it's settled?
Why not? I think that's
All
suits.
right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Woo.
Congrats. And welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Level 9. Okay. All right. So we're going beyond the East Gate. Oh, it seems to be. Wow. We got Primordia, Oblivia. Island, Caldros, Sylvanum, and to the west we've got Noctilum. So this is the whole world. So we're gonna a little straight. Okay. Let's save. I think this is a good time to stop. See, next time we're gonna do some side missions and then continue with the main story. Yeah, what time is it? It is 2:43. Yeah. Yeah, I've been streaming for about almost 3 hours now. Okay. Alright, okay. yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Start of a new mission. I think I might. I think maybe between recordings I'll have a little play around with the menus, familiarize myself with the menus so I don't do that while on stream. And then hopefully I'll understand more about the mechanics. Oh, I already reached max rank with Drifter, so more reason for me to, play around with the menus before going off. But I want to raid someone. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? I'll drop a raid to a friend of mine. He's playing Streets of Rage 1. It's a bit of... Okay. Before I raid this channel, just want to say thank you to anyone who came to watch the stream. I know it's been a while since last I streamed, but now I'm gonna be streaming more consistently, especially now I've got this huge game to go through. So I'm planning to stream next time on Thursday or tomorrow. I know I got Thursday on my schedule, but I might just do some more tomorrow. But just keep your eyes peeled. But in the meantime, hopefully I'll see you soon. Right.